Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of White Album2. Let's continue the story, and I can barely hear anything because my ear hurts. I probably have some kind of like infection or something. But anyway, yeah, kinda hurts, but I'm fine overall, so let's just continue and let's see. Besides, I'm not like barely hearing anything in the game. But yeah, let's just continue. With Chiaki Road. I was strange that I couldn't find your answer sheet, Kitahara.
その頃はほとんど意識がなくて、気がついたら病院のベッドでした。
Oh, once again, Haruki and his famous lying. Like, he can just lie on the spot. Lying on the like, being in the hospital and stuff, okay. Sure.
むしろ気の毒だったね。まあ、追試は認めるが、そうなるとどれだけ成績が良くても優は。
いえ、もう一度チャンスをいただけるだけで。じゃあ。
そうだな。
ありがとうございます。本当に感謝してます。
いや、お大事に。まだ寒いからね。
どうだった？引き分け。単位はやるが優はやらんとさ。
Okay, sure. Now that the long period of final exams is over, the students immediately spring into high spirits in welcoming of the still chilly mid-February. Also, this is weird to hear myself only in 1 year. Only this time my real battle begins after the final exams are over.
今までの成績は？3勝2敗2引き分け。2つ取りこぼしたな。
Wait, what? What do you mean? Wait, what? Grades. Oh, okay. I walked to all of my professors' offices with the medical certification I got last week, trying to ask for the supplementary exam. Oh, we actually got some medical certification, okay. It was a short and difficult trip.
いつもなら全部言うのはずなのに。今回はついてなかったな。成績は別にどうでもいいんだけどな。前期で卒業に必要な単位。
Yeah, pretty much.
そうなの？単位が欲しかったんじゃなくて、俺が欲しかったのは知識で。それはもう試験を待たずに手に入れてるし。
Yeah, grades overall are meaningless, really.
じゃあ、なんで追試受けるんだ？試験って普通受けたいだろ？
They may help like initially, but overall they're like, bah, whatever. You just need experience.
お前、ほんと学業方面では頭がうるせえ。
The attitude is implying that my private life is about as exciting as his right now.
さてと、俺の春休みはもう少し先。
Yeah, because you still have exams, right? Or something. Ow. Sorry. My leg kinda hurts. Trying to stretch it. Ugh. All of our university courses for this year will be finished by the end of the week, and the entrance exams for the new students will start next week.
なあ、ハルキ、休み入ったらスキー行かね？スノボでもいいけど。なんだよ急に。この前合コンするって言ってた看護師の子たちと約束でもしたのか？
Okay.
いやな、ナースの子はやべえぞ。忙しいは時間が不規則だわね。
Wow.
やってきたような事実を言うやつと、まあそういうめくるめく体験はともかく。いや、俺って言うに決まってるから、そんなイベントじゃねえよ。4人でレンタカーでも借りてさ。
Okay, so including Setsuna, yeah.
4人？
Yeah.
わざとしらばっくれてるだろ。俺とお前とイオ。日本語おかしいぞ。しらばっくれてるときはわざと決まってる。せつなちゃんとさ。
Yeah, we know. Even though I tried so hard to evade the subject, this guy just won't take the hint. Yeah, pretty much. Like, that guy's awesome, but goddammit, sometimes.
温泉でのんびりするってのでもいいけどさ。いや、それは。
She's likely not going to agree with this, nor am I going to participate either. It's a sacred place for us all, after all. Sacred place, yeah.
なん？ほんのちょっとの気の迷いじゃないか。彼女だって分かってくれ。
Well, we talked about this already. We've had it exactly. You just don't know about this?
単なる浮気なんだろ。もうあれっきりなんだろ。
Damn. Wow. You are as forgiving as Setsuna. Damn.
見舞い来てくれたんだろ。でもってあいつは来なかったんだろ。
Well, the other person also, but Haruki is not aware of that.
お前さっきからすげえ恣意的な誘導してるよな。
一般常識に照らし合わせて意見を述べてると言ってくれ。それ
たけよ。
せつなちゃんほどいい子はいないし、瀬能ほど意味不明な女もいねえよ。
What the guy just said was utterly perfect and correct. Also, it's supposed to be spring break, right? So it's like warm, right? Like weather is warm. Why are they wearing coats like this and hats? Why it looks like winter on the trees? Like there's like no leaves. There's a little bit of greenery here, but like there's no leaves. The background is contradicting itself. Like, what is that? We're in another dimension, 100%. But we could, but if we could decide on something simply based on what's right and what's wrong, then we wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore.
あいつだけは絶対にやめとけ。あんだけひどい目にあったのに、まだ懲りないのか。
Whenever I lectured him about women before, he never paid attention to me.
族の頃からああなんだよ。あの顔であの演技力だろ。何より同じ
あいつに惹かれるのか。
舞台でちょっと愛をささやかれただけで、
Okay.
現実との区別がつかなくなって、ポロッとな。
So it was someone like me, yeah.
けど、舞台を降りた後の性能は鬼でさ、相手の勘違いを思いっきり笑い飛ばすわけだ。
Of course.
あの演技力でな。
As I thought, as someone who experienced the same thing I did.
おかげで演劇部からは男子部員がいなくなって、3年の時はとうとう一人芝居になっちまった。
Jesus.
山の鬼。
まあ、役者が性能しかいなかったせいで、
詳しいんだな、竹谷。
俺も被害者の一人なの。2年の時、あ
Damn.
いつ目当てで演劇部に体験入部し
He was kicked, okay.
ものすごくなった。
あそこまでえぐい振り方するやつには、未だかつてお目にかかったことがないぞ。
自業自得だろ。
Right, we all rap what we saw, no matter what, who we may be.
ところが、あの女はそんなことかけらも覚えてなかった。
そっか。
あいつにとって男なんて記号でしかない。トイレの紳士マーク程度の認識なんだよ。
Even though her heart is completely cold, she intact the role of the woman who was made friend to perfection. What does it take for a genius like that to be born into the
だ
world?
から春樹、悪いこと言わない。
分かってる。
Yeah,
分かってる。
we know.
そのこ
もうあいつと話すなよ。
You're still thinking like this about making decisions?
ポロッと騙されるのがオチだ。
Come on, Haruki. Like, what decision is there? Like, you are not considering to going back to Chiaki and thinking that she actually loves you or something, right? Right?
だから
I'm literally like full on Takeya's side here. Like, just to listen to Takeya for once. I really understand that. I understand that it's one thing I still can't really accept. I absolutely have to meet with her one more time. Jesus. Okay, sure, why not? I have to listen to what she has to say up front, and there are words that I absolutely must tell her directly no matter what. But you heard her already. She told you everything up front on the stage there. It doesn't matter if it will end up me saying goodbye, resenting her, weeping in her embrace, and I don't care if she will laugh at me, make a fool out of me or tease me. I have to make all my current feelings clear to her and decide on how to settle things between us, okay? Well, that would be nice if you would have like this kind of determination towards Setsuna. You know?
どれだけ念押ししても心配なんだよな。お前、どこ飛んでくかわからない女に弱いから。
Wake the woman who happened to disappear from your life without leaving a clue where to find them. Damn! Oof! Oof! Oh my god. This guy really is annoying best friend. Okay, back to the theater.
ちょっと休憩入れよう。4時から。
Oh? Why she's like surprised or something? Interesting.
よくなったじゃん吉田。
くそ引きずられてるあの人に。
姫が乗ってくるとみんなあれにやられるよな。
ほんと演技始めると別人だあの人。ぐいぐい引き込まれる。
舞台の時はそれでいいけど稽古終わったらちゃんと切り替えろよ。
頭では分かってるつもりですよ。
稽古中の姫の態度に勘違いしてプライベートで突っ込んでった奴らがどうなったか。
Yeah, like you, huh? Apparently, like this Takaya said before, right? The director. Right? Was like over here, I think.
でその姫さんはどこに行ったんです？最後の方演技に体がついてきてないみたいだったけど。
Oh.
多分今頃トイレで吐いてる。
大丈夫なんですか？
No way. No shot.
まあいつものことだ。
She's not pregnant, right?
限界考えないからな。
Right? No way.
あれで夜中は本の直しもやってんでしょ？寝てんの？
初日の一月前を切ってから寝てる姫を見たことはないな。
化け物。
舞台が跳ねた後の一月くらいは起きてる姫を見たことはないけどな。ま、いつものこととは言ってもちゃんと万全の体制はし。
どんな？
おい田中いで。今日吉田と3人で
本当にいいんですか？一応座長の
私バッチリです。とは言っても上がってる第2幕までですけど。
それでいいよ。今日はちょっとした顔合わせだけだ。
Okay.
どういうことです？
ダブルヒロインのそれぞれ代役だ。姫にはない。
Oh, interesting. Interesting. He made a backup behind her back. Interesting.
あんたたち一枚岩だと思ってたけどな。
ワトスは確かに姫あってのものだけど姫と心中するつもりまではないよ。
Wow, good point. Okay, I like this. Okay.
第3幕第4話。
Okay, going back to the script.
部屋の壁にもたれて
Kazuki, so it's like Haruki. Yeah, sure.
チャイムの音。反応しない和樹。雪音。入ってくる。和樹。まだ反応しない。
Yukina enters the room. Yukina is... Cessna? Yuki as a snow? Which one? I forgot. Cessna was snow? Or Kazusa was snow? One of them was like snow and the other was like winter or something. I forgot exactly, but yeah.
和樹くん。振り向く和樹。しかし、すぐにもう一度窓の外に顔を向ける。
Yeah, it's Setsuna. So like Haruki's like looking out the window like thinking about Kazusa. Basically.
春菜のところ行こうよ。和樹、
Okay.
まだ無反応。二度と会えなくなるかもしれないんだよ。それでも
I mean it's Kazusa actually. Ah.
違う。場面も会話も間違ってないんだ。けどなんでだろう。
Okay.
しっくりこない。
Huh.
雪音にはどんな葛藤があったんだ。和樹に春菜のことを伝えるのに迷いはなかった。どうして和樹の背中を押した？
Yeah, like last conversation with Setsuna put her off guard basically and kind of ruined the character for her. That's why she struggled with understanding the characters properly here.
和樹の裏切りを許したんだろうか。でもそうなると3年後の態度につながらない。どうして抱え込む？3人でいたかったというのは雪音の本心？
Oh, she's getting this.
春菜の身代わりを受け入れられなかった。
I mean, yeah, and that's the problem. But you are pretty much on the spot here.
和樹を愛してるのか、それとも自分を愛してるのか、優しいのか、気が弱いのか、それとも相手を
Sorry for the cut. What was she saying? Is she kind-hearted or simply weak-willed? Or does she just not care about anyone else's feelings? Probably all of this.
わかんなくなっちゃったよ。
Yeah.
偽善者。あんたさ、たかが男のことで。
取り込み中みたいだな。
Ooh. Ooh. Haruki got her trapped.
いや、和樹。じゃないや。春樹。
I was convinced that she'd be surprised to see me, but my prediction ended up being wrong almost immediately. That's quite shocking. Okay.
ずいぶん遅くまで頑張るんだな。そろそろ終電やばくないか？
After my supplementary exams, I searched across the club buildings one by one. Finally, I found the small sign that read Waterstroop. I actually hesitated for almost 20 minutes as I stood in front of the room that still had its lights on, wondering exactly what I would say if Chiaki were to be inside.
帰るわけないじゃん。ここは私の資質みたいなもんだよ。
そうなのか？
Should I apologize for being so violent to her before, or should I continue acting as I did before and harshly condemn her for deceiving me all this time? How about none of these?
私がこもってる時は絶対に誰も入ってこないよ。何しろ私の機嫌を損ねたら、ここではやっていけないからね。
お前な。
In the end, I decided that I needed to compose myself in order to initiate a calm, civil conversation with her. But when I collected my resolve and to reach for her doorknob, a foldable chair of all things is suddenly sent my way.
どうしたの、春樹？ひょっとして人中見舞いかな？
In the end, Chiaki hasn't changed much after not seeing her for a few days. She is brazenly facing me without any semblance of guilt or embarrassment, much like the day she revealed her true self as an actress in Chiaki. And I still don't have the ability to tell if this is merely an act, or if this is her real
こ
self.
の前は悪かった。俺、少し冷静さを失ってて。痛かったか？
That's why I have to take the initiative and apologize for what I did previously in order to have a proper conversation with her. I have to face her seriously in order to draw out Chiaki's true feelings, no matter how much she will try and mess with me. Yeah, it's going to be hard to draw her true feelings. It's pretty much impossible.
長い話になるから。
それは千秋次第だよ。
After staring into my eyes for a while, she let out a light sigh and relaxed her body.
だったら楽な格好をさせてもらっていいかな。今日も一日中。
ああ、もちろん。
She finally realized that I'm serious. She still has a faint smile on her face, but she faces me directly. And then,
なら春樹、そこ座って。
Jesus, just starting to flirting with him now.
別に俺は
だって楽な格好さ。
は？
Why did it turn out like this?
久しぶりだこの感触。
Jesus,
気持ちいい。
are you fucking serious?
春樹の匂いだ。
Like she's sitting on his knees or something. Oh my god. The moment I let my guard down in the slightest, Chiaki don't miss her chance. She gradually becoming more relaxed and more like how she used to act around me when she was in my room as she rests on my lap.
ちょうど煮詰まってイライラしてたんだよね。私のピンチにさっそうと駆けつけてくれるなんて。やっぱ春樹って最高だ。愛してる。
うるせえよ。
Yeah. She's already fooling around before we can even begin a proper conversation. Is this how she's supposed to act around the man she cast aside like an old glove? What on earth are you thinking? No. Could you at least bother to think things through?
そんなに冷たい言い方しなくてもいいじゃん。何度も抱き合った仲じゃないか。
Yeah, that's not the case. Yeah. And I wonder who it was that ended up ruining this supposed close relationship of
久
ours.
しぶりに春樹の顔見て 春樹の体に触れたらさ。
昼か。
はあ、お腹すいた。
Shut up. Oh my god, she's so annoying at this point.
いい加減にし
Really, yeah, I'm with Haruki. Like, her acting here is so annoying towards Haruki. I'm so mad.
いた。もう何すんのよ、女優の顔に。
She has tears in her eyes when she looks up at me. She pouts. She puts her hand on her forehead. The expression she has now is not the one an actress should
傷
have.
なんかつけてない。それよりもお前、本当に人の話。
だってさ、どれも3日くらい。
せめて食って寝るくらいはしろ。研究室ではどっちも旺盛なくせに。
あれは冬眠の時期なの。
Hibernation. Did she intentionally gloss over my concern, or is she simply re-enhancing Izumi Chiaki to their perfection?
今出すから待ってろ。大口開けてんな。バカ。
Why you are so friendly with her, Haruki? Please no. I don't know. Is it just me that like this situation is like unbearable? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is it just me? Right now, she's the person I was familiar with 1 month ago. Lazy and slightly high-spirited. Someone who goes between a friend and a lover. And you know, it's fake! You perfectly know this. Oh my god. I mean, it's cute, okay? Okay, yeah. Sure, okay. But god damn it.
うまいか。
甘い。
だろうな。
After all, it's a chocolate given to me by the whole staff at Goodies as a token of their gratitude.
おかわりおかわり。
We remember the time when he got chocolate from one of the members of Goodies last time as well.
ひな鳥の演技はやめろ。本物と区別がつかん。
I'm sure she doesn't realize this. It's February 14th today. Yeah, okay.
指ごと舐めるな。
Jesus. I'm apologizing to the people who gave me this. Deep down, I tossed the melted piece of chocolate stained with Chiaki's saliva in my mouth. I cannot. I'm so angry right now. It's just like she said, the sweetness started from my throat and spread through my entire body.
少しは
うん。
甘いもの取らないと頭働かないだろう。そんな栄養失調の状態で。
そうなんだよね。あるキャラクターが。
だからそういう時はゆっくりね。
ねえ、春樹。あんたから見て、小木曽説。
Yeah, that's the result of me relenting even only slightly to her. Her mind, which seems to have no understanding of the concept of delicacy, spurs her to be utterly inconsiderate of anyone else's emotions and circumstances.
春樹は彼女のこと理解してる？あの複雑な性格の全部をさ。
それを理解してたら、俺はお前とああいう関係になんかならなくて。
Yeah.
真理だ。
Why did you ask me
明
that?
るくて優しくて華やかな学園のアイドル。控えめで家庭的で一途な日陰の女の子。
お前。
And to think you already know her so
どういう
well.
時にどの彼女が出てくるのか予測もつかない。打算的であるようで自滅型でもあるようだし。
Yep, pretty much. You pretty much described her, yeah. Calculated self-destruction. Just walking disaster. Even so, she's unsatisfied and wants to dig deeper into the depths of Susan's heart, which I'm sure Susana herself doesn't know very well.
ほんと悩ませてくれるよ彼女。でも久々にやりがいのある役だよね。
Did she peer so deeply into me as well? Were those calculating eyes of hers pondering the true meaning behind my moans even as I made her gasp in pleasure with my embrace?
ねえ、春樹。
え？
私、本物の小木曽刹那になってみせるよ。
I felt a chill. Helplessly, disconsolate feeling rises from within me for the one who's lying on my lap, with her eyes shut blissfully, indulging in spoiling her without reservation. Takea once commented on her being an alien, and I'm slowly starting to see the truth in his words.
千秋
Okay?
ん
そういうこと考えなしに言うな。
めちゃくちゃ考えてるって。もう頭の中パンクしそうなくらい彼女のことでいっぱいなんだ。
そういう意味じゃないって。そこまで人の気持ちが読めるのに、どうして人の相手が辛い悲しいって分かったら少しは自分も辛い。
別に理由なんかない。
お前
Yeah.
怖いよ。
あ、そう。
俺には刹那よりお前の方が理解できないよ。何がしたいんだよ。
なんなんだろうね。
Even though I've already said this much, Chiaki is still lying on my lap with a composed
自
expression.
分を一番犠牲にして、その結果人を不幸にして。
たかがはやめようよ。
たかが春樹と思ってるくせに。
私これでも男に関しては
実験動物としてな。3年間メス持ってワクワクしてたんだろ。
そう思うなら思えばいい。実験動物に浴場して悪いなんて法律はない。
お前
Sure.
人として最低だよ。
どうせ人間じゃないもん。役者だもん。
I'm not human, I'm an actress.
そんなことばっかり言っててさ。お前が何も変わらないまま。
考えたこともないし考える気もないし考える必要もない。私の才能。
それでも俺は才能も何もない普通の人間の俺は。
There's something about Chiaki who single-mindedly continues acting. It's a different feeling altogether from anything I've ever felt for Setsunori Kazusa. There's fear, anger, unease, and a sense of pity I'm feeling willingly.
今のもらった。和樹のセリフとして使わせてもらうね。
千秋。
Even knowing full well that my words may never reach her, there's no way I could stop my incessantly meddlesome self at this point.
誰もが成功する道じゃないだろう。それどころか一握りの人間しか。
私ならその一握りになれるって。
成功したら何もかもうまくいくわけじゃないだろう。役者とに
守りに入る人生なんて嫌いだ。もしそれで破滅したら。
俺はお前が破滅するとこ。
どうして私が破滅するところを見るの？私の数年先にいるつもりなの？
本当は嫌だけど。でもお前がそんなんじゃ。
なんだかな。
I mean, like, in a sense, they kind of foreshadowed Chiaki fall down, I think. By bringing the, like, backup actresses, I think that, like, the game basically, like, the writing just foreshadowed that something is going to happen, and she's going to fail. Like, I feel like that was, like, just foreshadowing, basically.
もしお前が道を踏み外したら。
Because they have
お
backups,
前じゃ通用しない。
without her knowing.
新しい道を探さなくちゃならなくなったとしたら。
だからさ、
誰がお前を新しい道に導いてやれるんだ。別の人生
Yeah.
歩ませて
You'll
やる。
be all alone. That made even Chiaki quite dumbfounded. She's been enjoying being on the receiving end of my meddling so far, but now she seems just as bewildered as I am about how far I'm willing to go this time. I guess I really am an idiot. Yep, you are.
ものすごい悲観主義者だよね。
つい最近ものすごく悲観的になるような体験をし。
飼い猫だと思ってた女に思いっきり引っかかれたもんね。
それでも自分を引っかいた猫が心配なんだよ。
いや
いや
Wow.
バカ。
Like, this is cute and all, but it irritates me. Like, this whole sequence is so irritating to me. I cannot be the only one. In any case, Jackie's response is very typical of her, completely incomprehensible. She puts her face into my lap, brushes her cheeks against me, and sticks her tongue and licks me.
みーみ
Jesus.
ー嬉しい、大好き。ご主人様に愛されて私は幸せだにゃ。
Rather pretending to be a baby bird, she's now pretending to be a kitten. Is she incapable of expressing how she truly thinks without acting as something other than herself, whenever it be human or animal?
ふざけるなバカ野郎。俺のこと散々もてあそんでズタズタにしやがって。
If that's the case, it seems that I'm forced to talk with the feline. I'll have to express my resentment, lingering affection, and gratitude to her, all while under the belief that none of it will reach her.
春樹にそんな嬉しいこと言われたら。
猫が人語を介するな。
Who am I kidding? She was never the type that would obediently follow the rules I said.
ねえ、春樹。交尾しよっか。
No, we do not.
みたいにすっごいいやらしく。
No mating again.
猫が人を誘うな。バカ。
じゃあ先ほどだけ。ほんの少し入れるだけでいい。
それは男のセリフ。
ちょっとメス猫の本能に忠実になってみただけじゃないか。
No matter how serious the other person is, she will just give an insincere reaction in return.
私最近さ、食欲がない代わりに性欲がすごくてさ、本書きに詰まると。
Jesus.
知るか、そんなこと。
じゃあ今から知る？私のオナニー。
無意味だ。俺。
I cannot! Like, what is this conversation?
あらら、トラウマっちゃった？
どうしていつもそうやって茶化すんだよ。
Yeah, quite a trauma.
真面目な話しに来たんだぞ、俺。
だって
そんなんじゃ俺、いつまで経ってもお前を許せない。いつまで経ってもお前を見。だからふざけんな。
Yeah. Chiaki continues to make fun of me, leaving me at my wit's end. Yeah, that sucks. She's clinging onto my lap and panting, her body shaking wildly, as before I knew it, she dozed off, playing the role of desperately attached kitten to perfection. Well, I'm now stuck in a situation where I can't escape from her little cat charade. In the end, I could only beggarly surrender myself to the role of being Chiaki's pillow, stroking the stray cat head as she lets out breaths while sleeping. Really, what am I even doing? Yeah, exactly, what are you doing, Haruki? Like, why is this happening? What am I doing with the person who betrayed me in a way no one else has ever done before? Why am I still harboring such feelings for her, again, even after what she's done to me? Like, in a sense, if you think about this, like Haruki said before, like after he realized that he got betrayed, he was like, I mean, no, when Chiaki left the house, right, when he was like at his lowest point, he was like, is this how Setsuna felt? So, in a sense, like, Chiaki role here and like this conversation make Haruki to like kinda realize like Setsuna feelings, I guess. Like he's like, what I'm doing with person who betrayed me, like why I'm like still having feelings and stuff. And this is kind of like Setsuna, like she's still having a feelings like forgiving Haruki about his betrayal and stuff, and Haruki's now like on like receiving end of this. I guess we're going into this like road, maybe. I don't know. I think I get what they're doing here, but it doesn't make me less. Oh, we are going way to the backstory. Holy crap.
私これからずっとあなたを温めてみせる。
We're going back to the end of the introductory chapter. I see.
心も体も二度とくじけないように。カズさんを失った辛さ、
Well, it didn't work.
悲しさも苦しさも。
やめろよ。
だって春樹くんがくじけたのは私のせいだから。だからあなたは私を遠慮なく使って。
Damn.
そんなの何の解決にもなってない。辛さも悲しさも。
代わりでいい。代わりでいいんだよ。
We didn't have this conversation before, right? This part.
誰の代わりにでもなるから。
We didn't have this conversation. I wouldn't mind acting as someone's substitute for you. Wait, this is like kinda similar to what Chiaki did. Don't you feel desire to use it as you feed? Don't mind bring it for you, let me bear it in your place. Wouldn't mind acting as someone's substitute for you? Huh.
カズさんの代わりにあなたを支える。あなたの代わり。
刹那
Damn.
あなたを温めてあげるからね。
Yo, that's new. That was quite heavy. I felt kind of similar vibes to Chiaki in this.
そっか受かったんだ高弘くん
Huh.
さっき一緒に発表見てきてね。整形の補欠後。
補欠って言っても正規合格と同じだもんねうちはおめでとう
ありがとう。本当は推薦で決めておかなくちゃいけないんだけどね。あの子。
Okay.
そっか小木曽家にも桜が咲いたか
うん。もうすぐ冬も終わりだね。
Oh, it's still winter. Oh, spring. Oh, that's why. Okay. So I thought like spring. Alright, spring break is like very early year. So it's still cold. My bad about the question about the coats and stuff in the background. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
あじゃあ節なんちのことだから今日は家族でお祝いだよね晩ご飯誘おうと思ってた
うん、ごめんね。また
お祝い事なんだからそれでいい
いいよ。
Ah, you did not pressed.
ただ私はさ刹那が辛い気持ちでいるんだったらほんの少しの時間でもだから嬉しい時間に私は必要ない泣きたくなった時とか話をしたくなった時
ありがとう。
Ah, yeah. Yo is like
だけど本当にそれだけでいいんだ
Yo is like Takaya for Haruki, basically. Yo for Sesna is like Takaya for Haruki.
刹
It's like counterpart.
決着つけるって言ったから私はもう何も言わない
今までありがとうね。竹谷くんにも俺。
でさあどうするの
何を
あんたたちの3年間
？3年か。改めて数えてみると。
そんな風にお互い笑える間柄ならよかったのにな
Yeah.
イオと竹谷くんみたいに。
6年経つと腐った後に別れて跡形もなくなるけどね決着つけるんだよね
うん。つける。
Okay.
いつ
冬が
Okay.
終わるまでに。
Determinated to actually end this. Okay. In a sense, in previous Road in Koharu Road, she also was the one that actually ended things, right? Now I think about this, it was always Setsuna who ended the relationship there. Like, they had a talk, but Setsuna was the one that, like, was like, yep, fine, go. Which I find surprising. I always said, like, Haruki is able to move on and Setsuna is, like, trapped in the past and cannot move. But when Haruki actually decides to move on, Setsuna is the first who actually initiate the breakup after Haruki's decision. Before he can bring this up. Probably because she thinks that if Haruki have to bring this up first, that will hurt him. So I will be the one hurting myself and actually breaking things up. Something like that. Okay. Oh, backstory again.
ねえ、春樹くん。
Okay, when is this happening?
好きな人できたのかな。
Okay, so this is
実は
at university.
できたのかな。
Somewhere in between the 3 years.
あれは
もしそうなら今度紹介してね。大丈夫。私変なこと言わない。ねえ、安心して、春樹くん。
She's so supportive.
刹那
だから隠さなくていい。私に罪悪感を持たない。
Sesna is like constantly pushing Haruki to like moving on. She's like, move on already, god damn it. If you move on, I can move on. If you don't move, I cannot.
どうして
Pretty much.
だって俺は
そんなことで壊れる私たちじゃないっていうのは私の勝手な思い
Damn. Yeah.
3年間いろいろあったよね
だったな
でも今もこうして一緒にいられる恋人だったり友達だったり友達の友だからこれからも大丈夫私はそう信じてるあなたが信じた私なら絶対だから春樹くん
Okay.
しばらくあなたを
So when is this happening? This is happening somewhere after she realized about Chiaki? This is some recent conversation then?
でも
Maybe?
私たちはこれからもずっと一緒だよ
Yeah, she still wants to be like friends with Haruki and just being special for Haruki basically. In any means. Not necessarily romantically, but like she said, she just wants for Haruki to have enough place for her, basically. She does not want to be alone anymore. Okay, advancing to the next grade. And let me see how much I've recorded, because maybe we're going to advance in the next episode. Technically I could end the episode, but maybe we'll just do like extra long episode or something. It's like 40 minutes or so, so sure, why not? Okay. I finished my supplementary exams and turned in all of my late papers. It's pretty much set in stone that I'll be advancing into my 4th year. At long last, I can properly receive the toast from the bottom of my heart.
これで晴れて春休みだな、お互い。
春休みと言いつつ未だに冬真っ盛りのような
なーに、3月になったらこの寒さもすぐに緩むさ。
Sure.
もう
そっか終わるか
Yeah. And Sensna said that she's going to end this at winter, right? And we'll see what's going to happen. As much as I can say, it's about to end. The temperature yesterday just set a new record in terms of the coldness. The results were posted today as well, and the portion of students probably didn't feel like it was spring. I wonder how many days it will take before everyone can feel the warmth of the sunlight again.
4年になったら忙しくなるぞ。就職活動に卒論に、それから女の子との思い出作りに。
お前最後のは毎年やってるだろ
大学4年は旅立ちの季節。一番後腐れのない年。
確か3年前も同じこと言っ
そっか。
お前、
Wow.
何年経っても変わんないなそんな風に意地張ってるからいいよもう
Yeah.
じゃあお前、その時俺が他に何？
Hmm? Oh, more backstories. Okay.
お前と刹那ちゃんにも。
Okay, head to cat, got distracted. Sorry. There's a future for you and Cessna. Okay.
お前、何年経っても変わんないな。そんな風に抱え込んだままだ。
覚えてねえよ
Sure you don't. I do remember.
思いっきり動揺したまま言うな。なんだか罪悪感湧いてくるだろう。
Yeah. My heart was wavering about what I was supposed to do back then, but I ended up choosing a reality that would turn out to be the most painful for everyone. Yeah, good job. I made a choice that anyone would consider a mistake, and I regret it. But even now, even when I'm confronted with the same choices as back then, I don't have the confidence to say that I will make the correct choice this time. I still haven't found the correct answer for that situation to this day.
ハルキ、俺さ、イオと約束したん
Okay.
だ。
What promise? I don't remember. Should I remember this?
何よ
ハルキと刹那ちゃんがどんな結論を下そうとも、
Oh, okay.
俺たちはお前たちの友達で居続け、どっちとも絶交しないって。お前たちがいくら迷惑だって言っても、
Okay.
嫌がらせみたいに4人グループを守るって。
Yeah, the problem is... you know, you may want to be friends like with 4 of them, but... Haruki and Setsuna just being in friendly relationship seems like very unlikely in general.
竹谷
Like we saw like in Koharu Road, right? At the end, Setsuna basically like cut off herself from Haruki like totally. She like deleted his number from the phone and stuff. So they probably never ever saw them like each other again, or like saw them like on university or something, maybe from time to time, but never speak again. So I don't know how realistic that is. Takeya.
だからどんな現実が待ってたとしても受け止めろ
Oh, perhaps there was never a correct choice in the first
あ
place.
とはお前が決断するんだもう助けないけどでも
ありがとう。ごめんな。
Perhaps the only choice I have is the painful, sorrowful, and agonizing decision of having to hurt someone and having to cause another to be hurt even more deeply. I don't know if there's any happiness at the end of the tunnel for such a decision, but I have to make my choice within the limited time I have left.
いいってその代わりこれからも絶対に俺たちから逃げんなよ
So, like, your time limit also is like end of the winter or something? When did that happen? What? Ah.
あ、
Let's not avoid this, huh? I know that it will only hurt everyone, but if, even so, I'm doing this to take back even the slightest happiness that I can. Okay. No, backstory again. Who this time? Oh, these two.
好きなんだね。
Oh, we're back to this conversation. Okay. Actually, good that I did not end that episode. Or we would have like these like memories split into episodes. That's good that that I'm doing a like extra long episode.
あんなやつ好きでもなんでもないよ。骨の髄まで利用しただけだよ。
だからその罪悪感で先に進めなくなったのかな。
Yeah. So I can understand the feeling of guilt. Yeah.
私にはよくわかる。
やめようよ決めつけはさ。頬の一つでも殴ってくれた方がよっぽど。
でもごめんね。私もあなたを憎めない。ありがとう、翔子さん。それでも私は
This is crazy how, despite being so devious, like she's a devil, basically, devil of an actress, Chiaki. She gave both Haruki and Setsuna something that saved them. This is insane how evil saved the others. This is crazy.
どいつも
In some way or another, they feel like
助けてくれ
she did something to save them. At some point, at least like to some degree.
ありがとう。
Damn. Holy crap.
何
私の代わりに彼を温めてくれて。
Jesus.
だからあの時は別に小木曽さんの代わりってわけじゃん。
でも春樹くんはそう信じてる。
Yep.
だって私約束したんだ。
忘れてるって。
Nope.
なのに私のしたことはまるで逆。自分の感情を彼に押し付けて彼を傷つけて。
まあでもそのおかげでやりやすくなったよ。春樹のやつ私にどっぷりハマっちゃってさ。
それでいいよ、千秋さん。あなたの演じた私、とてもよくできてた。
だから違うんだってば。あんたを演じるのはこれ。
これからもあんな風に、今は何もできない私の代わりに、彼は
This is just insane conversation. Like, what is this? This is once again, Setsuna like self-destruction like behavior. Like, she knows that she cannot like move on by herself, so she's just giving Haruki to others basically. She kinda, like, in a sense, like, technically she's using him as well, kinda like a goods. If you think about this, like she's just like tossing him to others because she cannot handle him herself. She's just like, oh yeah, you take care of Haruki because I'm too weak, basically. I cannot.
あなた自身大丈夫だよ
Herself, huh?
あなたは何も考えず
You can just become me. This is fucking
あ
crazy.
なたにはそれしか
She got like permission from Setsuna. Like Setsuna giving permission like everyone to fuck Haruki. Like what the hell? Like she's so forgiving and like she so gave up on everything. I cannot handle like Setsuna character. Like I don't know. This is so I don't know, like Setsuna is beyond me.
あれは私が一生懸命考えたんだよ。小木曽節なの全く逆パターンで、けれど春樹が求めてる女じゃない女をさ。
考える必要ないんだよ春樹くんは必ず私のところに帰ってくるんだから
Are you sure? How are you sure about that?
私たちの3年間は誰にも覆すことはできないんだからカズサ以外は
Well, and in the previous road Koharu. So you did make a mistake.
だから今は
That's your selfishness talking here. You're so sure about this.
どうか守ってあげてください
Like, this is such a contradiction. Setsuna is so contradicting herself, like, in so many ways. I'm so confused about her character. I really don't want to think about her character. This is so complicated. I can't play, like, series like this after we finish White Album. I need a break from from this stuff.
春になるま
I
で
need something simpler sometimes. EO is also complicated, but not like that. Like, feelings are complicated as fuck. And I don't know how to feel about this. Until spring arrives.
うるさいな。
Wow, because she wanted to end this, like, oh my, what the hell? I swear she's fucking pregnant. There's no way, right? There's no way, but it's so... They're so goddammit, like, doing... Typical trope, like, being pregnant, like, hints. You cannot just do this. Come on, like none of them got to this to this point with Haruki. Come on. And he did it like with a lot of them. Actually, 3 of them. I forgot to read the upper things. But there was about her. Oh yeah, performance. Okay. There's like an announcement when this is happening. Okay. Lotus Troop. Reception desk. Okay. Sure. I wonder if Haruki is going to go and see this performance. I was wondering about this before. I think like they are all going into the direction that Haruki and Setsuna, Takeya, Io, like all of them are going to see the performance. I have a feeling like we're going with this. And she's going to act out basically all the feelings of all 3 of them that they couldn't like basically set themselves. She's going to say things that they couldn't to each other. And they're going to understand each other better because of her acting. Something like this. I'm cooking like way too much now, but it's like basically her acting skills are going to help them like I don't know, getting together, or at least like actually move on a little bit. Like getting understand of each other.
邪魔してるぞ。
上がるまでは顔出してほしくないんだけどね。
できてる分だけでももらっていかないとな。姫は頭の中に全部入ってるからいいけど。
Sure.
いつの間に第5幕まで増えてんだよ。
By fact, it was free, right?
やっぱ
Yeah.
戦後も書かないと話の決着つかなくてさ。
Okay.
これ何時間やるつもりなんだ？
削らないよ。
俺はいいけど。
This is going to be her masterpiece, basically.
今も調子悪いんだろ。
Yeah.
これはちょっと違う。
Okay.
ついでにまだ煮詰まってるみたいだな。後で片付けておくから。その辺の割れてるものに触れるなよ。
雪音がムカつくんだよ。
Yeah, so Yukina says that, yeah.
やがってさ。
自分の作った人間に神様が翻弄されてどうする？
That's the thing. Wow. Wow.
神は
Going back to this.
エギソ刹那に似せて初芝雪音を想像したモーター。しかしいつしか雪音は神の意に反し、自らの意志で西村和樹を愛し、独占していった。
いつもなら完全に雪音になりきるじゃないか。今回に限ってシンクロできないのか？自分が作ったキャラクターだろ。
Yeah. I wonder, like, how much... Like, I feel like this guy does not really know how she creates characters. I don't think, like, this guy knows that they all based on real-life people. I mean, okay, he knows because he talked with Takeya. That, yeah, like, this is going to be anonymous, but everyone will know because, like, you know, they're pretty known, so everyone will know that they are referenced. Yeah, okay, never mind. Stupid question.
モデルに感情移入できないんだよ。
Yeah,
ちょっとね。
okay.
嫉妬？
なのかな。
一番納得できる理由としてはそれだけど、何しろ姫の思考回路だからな。
そんなに私って異常かな。
Yes.
男を愛するのもキスもセックスも、姫にとっては救世主になって世界を救ったり、鬼になって人を殺したり、鶴になって旗を折るのと同じだろ。
何かおかしいのそれ。
要するに全て演技なんだよ。
You're just full of yourself. Hell yeah.
それは相手役でしかないの。だから社会経験も研究も人とのコミュニケーションでさえも全部役者としての自分にフィードバック。
Uh-huh.
データよ座長の意味不明。
You failed as the actress.
結果、演技者としては飛躍的な成長を遂げるけど、
Okay, yeah.
成長はしないという。
胸、こんなに大きくなったよ。
Yes, you grew that part. Yeah, true.
心は子供のまんまだ。しかもいたずら好きで残酷なところだけ。別に俺にとっては全然悪いことじゃないぞ。姫のそういうところに惚れ込んで。
True. True.
私、座長の操り人形じゃない。
ちっとも操られてないだろう。
True.
むしろ少しは俺の思惑通りに動いてくれ。この前医者でマジックだって言われたんだからな。ただ、
何？
今回に限っては何かの変化の兆候は見られるな。
Okay.
今までそういう
ってことは本当に嫉妬してるのかな。私が雪音に？
それこそ俺に聞かれたってな。
だとしたら原因はあれしかない。
Okay. Which is?
とうとう姫も女に目覚めたか。
Which is like, you actually love Haruki? That's what you like say? Like unconsciously you actually fall in love for him?
一足飛び。母性に目覚めちゃったかもしれない。
Maternal instincts was awakened.
Huh?
Oh my god, this is actually... Oh my god. We are good. Oh my god, we are doing this. Ah. I was making joke about mini Harukis when we were like with Koharu. Yeah. Because she's mini Koharu, mini Haruki. I did not expect that going to be with Chiaki. Holy Jesus. What? Damn, I predicted that. Okay, how this is... What? Yeah, good work. You having a mini Haruki now, but not with mini Haruki. Anyway, that's end of the episode. Holy crap, the development of this Setsuna character is just over me. I just don't know what to do. I don't know, like this road is just so weird to me. Like this whole thing is just... I don't know, I'm almost like giving up of trying to understand anything here. Like this is cool, but like road in general. But I don't know, like execution of this is weird.
ただいま。
今はもう部屋？
いや、駅出たところ。戻ってからだと遅くなるから。
Okay.
あ、本当だ。電車の音聞こえる。
ああ、あれ。今俺が乗ってきた終電。
Ow, my leg.
遅くまでご苦労様でした。
終電に乗って帰れるなんて早い方だって。土曜の夜なんて普通は始発帰りだし。
相変わらずすごい職場だね。出版社ってほんと大変そう。
Nah, it's just Haruki overworking as usual.
大変だけど本当にやりがいあるし。今や。
そういえば、
That's true.
も任されてたんだよ。
あ、ごめん。
Yeah, about that article.
何が？
久しぶり、せつな。
はるきくん。
It's been a month since I've had a conversation with Setsuna, though I'd forgotten about the fact that due to how natural the conversation was. So it's a month time skip. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, true. I mustered whatever little courage I had left in me to send Setsuna's simple, conscious text, only conveying my current circumstances. She seems rather unsatisfied with how blunt my text was, however, and she immediately replied to me with the conscious text of her own, as if she wanted to get back at me. Can I call you now? In the end, in order to respond to the text, I once again mustered the last of whatever remained of my courage and pressed the call button. Okay.
本当なの？概要者入れそうなんだ。
いや、全然違うって。ただ、今の上司の人が人事に推薦してくれるって。
In the end, I managed to accomplish my true goal of contacting Setsuna by the very first minute of our conversation. Okay.
それだけでもすごいことだよ。だって職場の人に認められたってことでしょ？内定出たも同然じゃない。
さすがにそこまでは。ほんのちょっとフライングスタートできたって感じかな。
Nice. That's all. The more reason why neither of us will be satisfied with the conversation ending with "see you then."
その上司の人、すごく優秀なんだよね、確か。前に春樹くんが言ってた若手で一番の出世頭の人でしょ？
Okay.
まあとにかくその人の手前も。
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. That's why I engage in momentarily idle chatter, riding on our promise that we'll only be talking until I get home.
気づいてる？それ内定宣言だよ。
そういうことになるな。
This is really nonsensical conversation. Well, that's what we need. Actually, like that's good that we have like some random conversation. That's good. We've talked about advancing to the next grade, our exams, about my part-time jobs, and our thesis. And now we're talking about how I'm looking to get officially employed.
相変わらずそういうところは自信満々だね。
この時のためにいい成績取っておいたし、バイトで社会経験も十分に積んだし、ビジネスコミュニケーションのセミナーに行った。
Doesn't just as excited as I was when Marison told me about the prospects of my future earlier.
頭でっかちって思われるかも。
頭がでかくて何が悪い？支える体だってあることをアピールするまで。
And most likely you are going to succeed, because you are hardworking like that. Is it driving? Okay. Naturally, my footsteps have slowed And it's 15 minutes since I started my usual 5-minute walk back to our apartment. Nice, he's slowing down so he can like talk to Cessna more. Okay. That's actually surprisingly good development from Haruki and Cessna here to talk to each other like that. Especially from Haruki perspective, I think. Moreover, I've gone out of my way to go around a nearby park, because I just didn't want our conversation to end so soon.
分かってたけど、春樹くんは本当にすごいな。
早く決めることイコールいいことじゃないって。刹那は持ち時間全部使って考えればいいと思う。
Okay, I imagine Cessna already realized this. She's realized that I'm breaking my promise and intentionally prolonging our conversation. Without sparing any time, I have at my disposal. Even so, she pretends to be completely unaware, and does whatever she can to continue this meaningless conversation with me. Such that we've been talking for almost 30 minutes.
短切れで負けになっちゃったりして。
刹那なら大丈夫。しっかり考えて、必ず自分の道を見つけるって。
Okay.
俺が保証する。
That's actually a very nice conversation. Nevertheless, as much as time can flow without ceasing, there are limits as to how many detours I can opt for.
おめでとう。わあ、まだ早いんだったね。頑張れ。
Okay.
ありがとう。
And then?
どうしたの？
着いた。
Aw.
そっか。
ごめんな。こんな遅くまで。
最初からの約束通りだよ。春樹くんが家に着くまでの暇。
そうだったな。じゃあ。
Yeah, little talk, it's good.
おやすみ。
Okay. Oh.
小木曽さん？
Oh. No Santa Claus clothes this time, though. Hi, Dad.
ああ。
The other person who I have to talk to, no matter what has appeared before me, her expression is as fickle as ever. Yeah, she's going to get more and more fickle as the time passes by.
ずいぶん堂々としてたね。私見つけたとき、慌てると思ったのに。
別に、今さら隠すことなんかない。千秋がここにいるって言っても構わない。
That development is just like, what the hell?
へえ、完全に仲直りしたんだ。
今日はなんだ？
Yeah, about that.
話があるって言ってたのは、そっちじゃなかったっけ？
あれからメール出してもシカトしてた。
別に。
何が別にだ。
I'll admit it, she also appears to be
い
sulking.
つから待ってた
？30秒前。
Sure.
嘘だな。
触んな。
I touched Jen who discovered that it's cold, so cold that she couldn't possibly have been waiting here for just a few minutes.
寒いだろ。早く部屋に入るぞ。
へえ、さっさと帰れとか言わないんだ。
今日は妙に突っかかるな。
Yeah.
別に。
Yeah. Oh my god, this is going to be so weird. Chiaki is maintaining the persona of an abandoned cat that she portrayed during the previous meeting. Also, Haruki like is going to be like totally like mentally devastated. He's going to be, oh my god, I not only cheated on Setsuna, now I have a kid. Like what the fuck? Jesus, this is adding like a lot to the whole situation. Oh, she's not leaping into my embrace immediately, unlike the last time.
行くぞ。
風
邪ひいたらどうすんだ。お前。
春樹が心配すべきは、実はそんなことじゃないんだ。
本当に何なんだよ。
流産しちゃったらどう責任取るつもりだ。
Yeah, okay, yeah. Damn.
立てほら、さっさと歩く。わざわざ人の部屋の前まで来といて。そこからテコでも動かないってのはどういう了見だよ。
She really is a fickle person. Oh, what the fuck?
アメンボ赤いなあいうえお。
Sorry, something is flying here. 1 second. Okay, that was a mosquito, but I have no idea how it got here, to be honest. And I didn't manage to catch it, so it's still lingering somewhere thirsty for my blood. So yeah. Let's continue. What is it? I, A, U, and sometimes Y. What? What do you mean? Huh?
やめろ、近所迷惑だ。
アメンボ赤いなあいうえお
What the fuck was that? As I thought, she really was feeling so cold that she obviously disappeared into the bathroom the moment I finished running the bath for her. She even went as far as to ask me to take her clothes off, and the moment she finally settles into the bath, she goes back to not acting her age again. Well, I suppose it's only typical of Chiaki to be acting like this. Even so, Chiaki is definitely acting more selfish than ever today. Yeah. She was pouting strangely at first, and she almost seems like she was ready to pick up a fight with me. Perhaps her preparations for the upcoming public performance is taking a toll on her. I can't imagine that. Or could it be that... Could it be that she's playing a role that she hasn't showed me before today? Yeah. Might be.
いただきますくらい言え。この
Okay.
知らず。
醤
夜も遅いから味薄くしてんだよ。
油、油はぎっとりだけど。
嫌なら食わなくていいんだ。都合の悪いことには返事しねえんだもんな。
Okay.
ああ、ほら。
Yeah. Drink something. Jesus.
違う。詰まってない。
Oh, okay. She's feeling sick again. Okay, yeah.
じゃあ、
それも違う。久しぶりにお腹に物入れたぜ。
Uh-huh. When you gonna tell him?
大丈夫。もう収まった。
Are you even gonna tell him?
そうか。
Or is it going to be like... I don't know, secret forever? Chiaki finally slowed the pace of her eating, such that I can hear the faint crunching sound of her chewing her cabbage. How hungry she was she for her to actually eat like that?
相変わらずまともに飯食ってない。
明後日が初日だからね。
Day after tomorrow, okay.
だからこそ栄養つけるべきだろう。あと、
They are definitely going to go and check this performance 100%.
明後日が。
ああ、わかったわかった。今日はここで寝てけ。
Okay, sure.
間に合うように起こしてやるから。
稽古なら今でもやってるよ。夜通しで。
なんだって？
きっと今頃みんなパニックだね。私、主役降ろされるかも。
Sure he will. Somehow cannot see that, but yeah, they do have like backups, just in case. So yeah. As she said that, her expression didn't change. The scripter and leading actress of Waters didn't seem like she could have thought about the worst possible outcome.
そんなどうしようもない状況なのに、なんでわざわざここに来たんだよ。
なんで？
Yeah. I mean,
この前、脚本が
if you don't tell, then he will not know.
だからみんな、その遅れを取り戻すために夜通し頑張ってんじゃないのか？
いや、この時期ならいつものことだけど。
だからって主役が抜けてどうすんだよ。ワトスはお前がいなくちゃ成り立たないんだろ。
そりゃ私がいなけりゃ三流もいいとこだけ
Okay,
ど。
sure.
そんな一流のお前がみんなに迷惑かけた挙句、さらにわがままを重ねるのか。
春樹がそれを心配するかね。私らがどんな劇やろうとしてるか。
そんなこと関係ない。ただ能力があるのに自分の責任を果たさない奴は見ててイライラする。
Okay.
本当に難儀なやつ。
Yeah, he is.
ほっとけ。
To think Chiaki of all people thinks I'm difficult to deal with. Yeah, well, even if I think there is some truth to that.
すぐに戻るよ。ほんの2時間なら大丈夫だって。
Okay.
その2時間、俺を待って。
だから大したことじゃないんだって。ただ私はほんのちょっとだけ。
Yeah, it is a little something for now. It's going to get bigger.
ほんのちょっとだけなんだよ。
Oh my god.
千秋？
Okay. She's going to... Okay, yeah, she cannot, like, tell him without acting, I guess, so she's going to act now something.
言おうと思った理由があまりにもありきたりだったからボツにした。ちょっと待って。
Of course. Of course.
お前
She changes her expression one after another, from being troubled, inspired, surprised, bewildered, irritated, to being disgruntled, as if she's practicing her acting skills. In the end, She said some ambiguous things that have nothing to do with the situation at all.
あ、そうだ。これで行こう。
Uh-huh.
これで行こうって
After that, she repeats her cycle of unusually jittery behavior again, feeling irritated, bashful, disgusted, in denial, and then inspired it again.
はい、チケット。
Oh, for the play. Okay. In the end, she took out the envelope from her bag. Okay, so he got the ticket. So probably for him and Setsuna only, I think.
春樹にはまだ渡してなかったよね。何枚いる？
Oh,
5枚までならなんとかな
you
る。
can give more. Okay, so actually the whole team can go.
俺に見に来いってのかよ
Yeah, this is going to be weird as fuck. But on the other hand, like, he may, like, learn, like, he's not aware of that, but he may learn some sides of Kazusa, Setsuna, and even himself that he does not even know about, or he don't want to, like, recognize. This is very interesting how they used, actually, Chiaki in this way. Like, develop the main three cast. But still, like, her character is just like, ah! That's so weird, road. This road is so weird. That's interesting road, but it's not the best road. But it's definitely the weirdest road to read. She wants me to bear witness to the story in which I betrayed someone important to me and caused everyone to suffer. She wants me to relive the miserable tale engraved in my memory of how I got involved with Sess and Kazusa 3 years ago.
普通の劇団はさ、団員にノルマあるんだよ。一人20枚さばけとかさ。でもうちは逆に身内でも
そんな話してないだろ
舞台の前にあんたのところに来ないと、そっちの方が無責任だと思ったからね。
As I thought, nothing about her has changed.
脚本、いい出来なんだよ。少なくとも春樹の人物造形に関しては完璧だと思う。
She knows full well how others feel. She's not interested in acting appropriately based on that knowledge. Even though she excels at moving and mesmerizing audiences with masterfully crafted stories and performances on stage.
ここまで来れば、あとは演じるだけ。セリフは書いているうちに全部覚えたし、私に関してはもう大丈夫。
She understands sorrow, and she can understand what it means for others to suffer. But she refuses to think anything beyond and what of it in response. I'm sure she's not like that merely to others but herself as
あ
well.
とは他の連中がどれだけうまくやるかだけど、まあ基本的に観客は私見に来てるし問題ないかな。
She's incapable of connecting with anyone on a deeper level. After all, the role she's playing tends to change in an instant. She goes from the friend to a lover that's comfortable to be with, but she can become a total stranger the very next moment, an enemy at her leisure. And when you finally wisened up to it, you will realize that she's a con artist and you are her victim. Yeah. She's just, yeah, like,
よかったな完成おめでとう
楽しみにしてていいよ。きっと退屈はさせないからさ。
yeah, that will be painful as fuck.
これでもう俺に嘘つかなくていいもんな春までの期限やっと終わったんだな
春？
舞台が跳ねたら終わりなんだろ何もかも
Oh yeah, okay. I literally forgot about this. If that was actually shown.
春
Oh, never mind. This is some kind of backstory here.
になったら何もかも元に戻るよ。
Okay. Well, not anymore.
春までは引きずると思ったんだけどな。
前にもそんなこと言ってたよね。春に何かあるのかな。
そういうスケジュールなんだもん。
Yeah, part of the schedule. Well, the schedule got fucked up by like 9 months.
そっか。
Like, new schedule is going to be
もう
released.
そういうことまで話せるようになっちゃったんだ。
昔からそうなんだろ
The song will abandon everything once her performance is over. Takeya warned me about that many times already. Imagine like she actually like disappearing after the performance and like not contacting Haruki at all. And then like after a year like they're going to meet again and there's going to be like mini Haruki calling him dad. Like suddenly. Though I always hold on the slightest hope in my heart that things would be different. Every time he tells me that.
そんなに早く終わってほしかった？
終わりたかったのは千秋の方なんだろ。
そうだよね。これでやっと仲直りできるもんね。
ちゃんと会話しろよ。
Jesus.
結局小木曽さんの計算通りになっちゃったか。結構したたかな女だよ。
しかも作ってんじゃね
いや、彼女ってそういうとこあるって。私の解釈だと絶対そうなるもん。
She's not going to tell Haruki, hasn't she? She wants to put an end to this, yet she's still toying with me.
何があっても春樹は自分のところに帰ってくるって。
Yeah, she's not going to tell
分
him.
かってるから。
100%. Okay, she's going to hide it forever. I wonder if like actually it's going to be revealed or not. But I don't think she's going to go open with this with Haruki. She already have a mindset of like, yeah, you are going to go back with Setsuna. So no reason for me to tell you. I can't fall into her pace. I have to act jaded in front of her.
今までたくさんの他人を演じてきた。原作付きもオリジナルも誰かをモデルにした時も全部が全部そのキャラクターになりきることができた。
Give myself. That's all I can finally sever what remains of my affection for. Okay, I have to do this in order to finally rid myself of my miserable feelings. It's also I can finally sever what remains of my affection for her.
でも小木曽刹那ほど感情移入できないヒロインはいなかった。
I can only resent Izumi Chiaki and pity Seno Chiakira.
そこは私の負け。結局本物の小木曽刹那にはなれなかった。理解はできたけど、
Okay.
共感はできなかった。
Naturally, you are neither capable of empathizing with her nor understanding her.
まあ、それでも完璧に演じてみせるけどね。いつもとはちょっと勝手が違うけど、その程度の思い入れに左右される私じゃない。
Hard to stroll, huh? An alien simply caught me and performed a human experiment on me. If that's the case, it is not the rule of Earth for the... Is it not the rule of Earth for the captive to have their memories of the past few days erased? It's impossible for the alien and human to understand one another. Isn't that how it's been depicted in many old TV shows? That's why.
やっぱりお前の舞台にも行かない。
Yeah, expected this answer actually. I mean, come on. Like, come on.
そっか。
Yeah, that's like... I think like he's going to go anyway. Someone is going to convince him, or maybe she gave tickets to Setsuna maybe and Setsuna going to invite him or something, but yeah, this is answer I expected from Haruki. But I think they're going to see this performance one way or another.
なんか薄っぺらそうでさ。多分俺が見たらバカバカしく感じるだろう。
Wow, mocking her now with this. That's why what I just said could have started a space war.
サイズのその造形。刹那。
Damn.
何も分かってない。共感どころか理解すらできてないだろ本当は。
3年付き合ってきた男ですら理解できないんだもんね。
そんな刹那役、刹那が見たら笑うぞ。
Okay.
そこまで言うなら春樹の解釈を聞こうか。
ほら、やっぱり理解できてない。
はあ？
刹那が人を嘲笑うなんてできるわけないだろ。だからお前の刹那は刹那じゃないって言うんだ。
Even so, I won't lose to the alien like Chiaki, especially about things related to Setsuna, who's an Earthling just like myself. I don't know what it is that I'm saying right now, but I won't deny Setsuna, even if it means I have to let go of reason.
刹那が俺や千秋たちのことを許すのはさ。
Okay.
怖い。
それが春樹の解釈。
当たってるかどうかはわからない。けど、お前のよりは正解に近いと。
And reason aside, I just don't want Chiaki to do
ほん
this.
のちょっとした誤解やすれ違いで、今まで触れ合えてた人たちと触れ合えなくなることが怖くて。
思うばっかりだね。
俺と同じ体験をしてきた刹那だからさ。俺と同じ恐怖が植え付けられてるんだと思う。
Okay, yeah. I've been watching this entire time, even though I could see it the entire time. Why didn't I realize it until now?
お前知らないだろかけがえのない人を物理的にだけじゃなく精神的に失う
Sessa and I are the same.
逃げてばかりじゃ怯えてばかりじゃ何も得られないと思うんだけど
Yeah, it seems really like Chiaki character is literally like helping Setsa and Haruki to understand each other better. Her whole purpose is to like make them understand each other better through her acting, and that she is not perfect at acting this, and Haruki can like, but Haruki and Setsa can like pick up little things that she got wrong.
それは一度も失ったことのないやつのセリフだいや一度も失ったことに気づいたことのないつまりお前が刹那のことを理解できないのは
Wow.
それがお前には存在しないだと思う
The closer our hearts are, the harder it is to express our true feelings. That's why it seems like Sess and I forgave each other, but when we come into contact, we still could feel the pain in our hearts. Yeah.
暑いね春樹
なんでこんなこと喋ってんだろうな
It's like I was tricked into talking about it on the bed. On the contrary, she's actually attentively listening to me about my pain.
本気で好きなんだ
今までお前がその質問をしてきたとき俺が一度でも否定し
Yeah,
たこと
pretty much. I'm still telling her this. Why would I tell this to someone who won't confront me except me? And not even let me hold her anymore.
そっかそっかおめでとう春樹やっと素直になったね
Damn.
もしかしたら3年ぶりに仲直りできるかも
Wow. From like being surprised slash sad slash annoyed to being happy and congratulating. Yeah. She's not going to tell Haruki anything. Yeah, she's just going to slowly like vanish in the background basically. I have a feeling like Haruki's not going to know anything. Maybe after some years or something, who knows. Chiaki applause was natural. She's abandoned her acting without knowing it, laying her spite bare with the gesture.
でもいいのかな
聞いてきたのは千秋の方だろ
それにしてもさ答え方ってものがあるんじゃない
気に入らなかったか
At times like this, Chiaki, her malicious persona, seems just a little like an Earthling's. Which is why, if that's true, perhaps it's possible that I will be able to understand her. Even if only a little.
まあ仕方ないよねだって春樹は知らないんだ今の私に
Oh.
とんでもない切り札が
Oh, you are going to use... Okay. Okay. God damn it. It is like quite a big trump card, yeah. Okay. God damn it. You can't do that. That's not fair.
ああ知らないなついでに場に出してもらわないと
いいんだ出して
Oh my god. I have no idea what her trump card is though. Although I do get this feeling that something will drastically change when she shows it. Oh yeah.
言えよ俺は何でも受け入れる
Oh god damn it, you are not ready. You are so not ready, Haruki. And then I realized it as well. That the current me is hoping for the drastic change to happen. Okay. To move on, huh?
私
Oh my god, okay. My theory was wrong. You actually get to know.
うん
じゃあなんで
最近すぐ吐き気するし
本書きと稽古で寝てないからだろ
今年に入って生理一度も来てないんだ
公演前はいつもそうだって言ってただろめちゃめちゃ不規則になるって
Okay.
今回も同じだ体が女を忘れてるんだよ
でも今回は女としての心当たりがっていうかできてなきゃおかしいくらいやっちゃってたというか
そこまで言うなら病院で見てもらってくれなんなら
いい
なんでだよもしそれが本当だったら公演見直さないと姫が
ってなるからいいって言ってんの
Okay.
知ってるよ私あんたがとっくに
Oh,
用意してるって
you did? Okay.
投資稽古が終わってからみんな頑張って
Interesting.
座長としては当然の
Wow, you let go of your like position? Wow, that's surprising.
まさかこんな事態を想定してなかったけど。
Okay.
それでも今回だけは絶対に譲らない。初日の舞台に立つのはこの私。たとえ舞台の上で。
俺もそう願ってはいるけどな。いや、
Yeah.
それにさ、もし違ってたら男つなぎ止めるのに使えないじゃん。こういうのははっきりさせない方がいいんだよ。
Well, you kinda want to use this as the excuse to bind him.
女になって今度は母になってさ、また演技の幅広がるかな。
Wow. Oh, what the hell? What just happened? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, I did not expect this. Huh. Huh. Okay. Is she crying? I think she's crying, yeah. She got little tears here, I think, like... growing up. Chiaki is on top of me. It wasn't sudden, nor was she so forceful that I couldn't resist. I simply went along with it. In order for Chiaki to show me her trump card. Okay. Refuses to... Okay. Chiaki averted her gaze downward for the moment and muttering something, and then used her lips to shut mine up. She forcefully works her way into my mouth, relentlessly entwining her tongue with mine. Like, yeah. Hadn't you done this enough, Chiaki? Come on. And Haruki is just like helpless here. A massive amount of Chiaki's saliva flows down my throat to the point where I feel like I could choke. Next, she loudly sucks my lips, scoops up the mixture of our saliva with her tongue, swallowing it with the audible gulp. And also, it seems like I have to... Where is it? Stop the voices on the page. I hope this is not going to be like full-fledged like age scene actually, and it's just like some kind of like coping mechanism, or like Chiaki acting like that and going to tell him during like kissing him or something, I don't know. But I have a feeling like she's just going to go like full on with this. During this time, I didn't do anything. I silently accepted Chiaki's sadness and passionate advances. Just as my lips did, my body remained still as well. Wow, so cold. Yo, okay, that was metal. I love it. Yeah, Haruki's like... Yeah, that's it.
どれだけ口では嫌がってても体は正直だからね。
Oh my god, this is so cliche.
別に私男役もやれるよ。
俺に女役は無理。
別に男でもいいよ、春樹なら。
Chiaki lips pressed against mine. Her tongue forces its way inside and she volatilizes the inside of my mouth, squirming her way across every bit with the sticky tip of her tongue. I didn't move at all. It wasn't just my tongue, but also my gums, the back of my chin and the insides of my cheeks. She licked every corner of it while letting out sweet moans. But...
どうして
何が
どうして吸ってくんないの返してくんないの
Oh my god, okay, yep. Wow, the cold realization from Chiaki here. Like, your acting is not going to work on this.
気持ちよくないからに決まってんだろ。
Yeah.
へえ、前はあんなに気持ちよさそうだったのに。
Yeah, that's not how it works.
馴染んでたってのに。
There was a feeling before for Haruki.
心の通ってない。体だけのつながりなんて。ただ粘膜で摩擦係数が減って滑らかになった反復運動。
Damn, yeah. Holy shit. Haruki is actually so fucking good here. I don't see what's supposed to be. Okay. There's still a bit of our saliva trailing from the corner of my mouth. But I do best to still my senses the sharp, stubborn remark I mumbled, meant for both myself and her. Chiaki probably thinks I'm just being stubborn.
何言ってんのハルキ。そんなの初めての時からずっとそうだったよ。
Maybe for you. That's the problem with Chiaki. You don't understand like human interactions. That's the problem.
そっか。
Damn. I've said something that I really don't want to say, and I can only prepare for the inevitable response she will have. Maybe we are probably maybe not going to have actually a scene. I don't know.
あの時のお前、全部演技だったのか。ほんの少しでさえも本気が混ざってなかったって言い切。
完璧にね。
あの無責任で適当な笑顔。
ほら、今やってみせようか。
Damn.
あったかさも。
裸で抱き合えば誰でもあったかくなるよ。
Wow.
摩擦係数は高い方がいいかな。
Wow. That's not the kind of warmth we are talking about, Chiaki.
あの時のあの表情も。
初めてにしちゃいい感じだったでしょ。微妙に痛そうで。けど泣き叫ぶほどでもなくってさ。何？また泣いてんの、ハルキ。
人の心読むなよ。
That's so goddamn evil. My eyes are still unable to shed tears. Chiaki capable of peering through my heart just by looking at my expression. It's one of the skills she possesses after she's outlived such situations many times until now.
でもさ、今さらあんたがショックを受ける理由なんかないんだよ。
どうして？
だって他でもない。ハルキがそう言ったんだよ。私はずっと演技してるって。
As I reject the Chiaki masquerade, the real Chiaki disapproves my denial of her. As much as I hope it's a lie, if she's saying that it was still all an act, and that's how things are. If she's not putting an act right now, it means that she was acting back then. This is incomprehensible contradiction. Yeah, this is like I cannot. I just cannot. I have problems with this road.
私に表現できない感情なんかない。だから私に騙されない人間は。
Well, you cannot perfectly play as sets now, so there are emotions that you cannot show properly. Chiaki palm instinctively strokes my cheek
そ
again.
れがたとえ演技だとバレてても。
Wet eyes loom over me, heavy with desire as they reflect my miserable
特
expression.
に春樹のことを愛する気持ちなら大得意。
Damn.
何しろここ。
The point where I've customized my heart to be able to portray it. Okay. Supposing I had the same skill Chiaki possesses, would I be able to picture the spectacle of tears flowing out of her glistening eyes?
だから春樹、私の気持ちが演技なのか本気なのかなんて、そんなの。
But even if I could picture it, that would, what would that even prove? I can tell if Chiaki is a real or an act. No, I'm sure they're an act. That's why I just can't tell what's real.
抱いてよ。
She already had her act figured out. So why is Chiaki so insistent about shoving that reality into my face? Does that mean she's not doing this because she wants to seduce me? This is that she... What is it that she really wants? So, I assume that she refuses to tell Haruki about a kid, if that would mean that this kid was like made by her acting and using Haruki as the bait, basically, like the material. She wants to like actually like be true to herself, I guess, here, now, and then tell Haruki about this. So he would assume that it's from this encounter. Or something like that. To make this more real. Maybe that's what's happening. What exactly is her supposed trump card?
もうお前じゃ立たないって言っただろ。
じゃあ 試してみよっか。
Oh my god.
千秋
Chiaki hands scroll towards my pants.
春樹が私で本当に
Jesus, okay. So cliche scene. Seriously. Jesus. Her hand skillfully under my belt and pull my zipper down.
その代わり私の口で大きくなったらあんたの負け。その時はペナルティとしてちゃんと中に出してもらうからね。
いい加減に
If I resist her now, she will realize that I've been putting up a front. Or rather, she will misunderstand that, leaving me with no choice but to forcibly turn her away.
久しぶりだなこの匂い。なんだか
Jesus.
やめろ千秋
Horny Chiaki attacks
明
again.
後日舞台だろ
もうすぐ舞台だからこそ春樹の感触、
どうして
小木曽刹那を完璧に再現するためだよ。彼女の気持ちになって春樹に抱かれて。
そんなのなれるわけないだろ
Yeah. You did not know.
どうした？
俺
Yep.
刹那を抱いたことなんかないから
In your face. Your whole character just got destroyed.
だから今俺に抱かれると刹那になれなくなるぞ
This time there's no doubt about it. Tears are spilling from the corners of my eyes. Because I regret it. Because I've just made utterly miserable confession. Because I've revealed the secret I share exclusively with someone precious to me, to another person yet again.
一度も。
そんなこと聞き返すな
While the very person whom I've broken that bond of trust doesn't think of me as someone precious to her, even in the slightest. He just got a little bit of booba before her house one time. Regardless, Chiaki's hand suddenly stopped moving. We are currently in an awkward, suggestive and ridiculous position, but neither of us is capable of laughing about it right now. Her eyes are still locked on me, but I can imagine my downcast expression reflected in them. I can bring myself to make sure of that. However, after all, I can no longer look at Chiaki directly in the eye.
立ち悪いな。プラトニックであれかよ。
You don't know. You have no normal emotions. Like Chiaki character of like not knowing emotions and stuff, it reminds me of some other character from like different visual novel, but I'm not sure what. Like she reminds me of someone. I'm trying to think of who. Like someone who was like kinda similar but not really, like not acting and stuff. I don't remember. Just as I started to wonder how much longer this awkward situation would last, Chiaki suddenly moved away. Oh, okay, no scene. Woo! I didn't have to censor this episode.
本当に立たないんだもんな。
Wow.
このインポめ。
Okay, sure.
千秋
なんてね。そうしちゃったのは私か。
Has she had enough? Did she give up? Or is there another reason? Chiaki reverts to her usual listless voice and expression and slowly stands up.
ああ、せっかく体の相性良かったのにな。初めての男にしとくにはもったいないくらいにさ。
Chiaki fixes her t-shirt close and grabs her bag, but leaves the envelope with the tickets on the table.
しょうがない。今日はおとなしく帰るわ。明日は最後の追い込みだしね。
Her words have also completely changed to match her attitude, and she's now showing me that she's completely lost all interest in me. Assuming the attitude she's taking with me is no mere an act, that is. But if there is no mere act, then what?
じゃあね。
Okay. My cry out to Chiaki came a moment too late. She's already walked out the door. But
やっぱする気にな。
Jesus. A few months later, Chiaki opened the door and asked me that, looking slightly uncomfortable.
今日のお前本当に全部演技だったのか
え？
It's only natural for her to feel uncomfortable. After all, if she's putting an act right now, she's doing a rather poor job of it. So everything before was not an act, basically, he just realized this. So my guess about the kid was right, I guess, that she wants to do it now, when she's like not acting, basically.
ほんの少しでさえも本気が混ざってなかったって言い切れるのか
So we are going to have a scene actually or not? God damn it. Do I have to censor stuff or not?
それはさ
Tell me already. She would wait for a moment before closing the door. If she was only acting, she'd expect me to try and stop her, right? Also, yeah, like, as usual, like, there was a little, like, remembering of Setsuna here, but once again, like, I don't know, like, Haruki's doing this again.
もし演技じゃないのならそう言ってくれ
春樹
If she wasn't acting when she tried to leave earlier, it means that Chiaki is no longer interested in me. But what if it was an act?
本当のこと真実を語るって宣誓してから言ってくれでないと俺
If the attitude she's making with me right now is merely an act, then it means that the real Chiaki hasn't lost interest in me.
そんなこと言われたってさ私が何言っても春樹もう信じてくれないじゃん
If it was just an act after she pinned me down, what Chiaki was truly seeking wasn't just physical relationship.
じゃあさ本当のこと言うときは合図くれよ例えばさ両手を胸に当てるとか
Damn. If everything she did after coming here today was just an act, then the real Chiaki isn't the usual Chiaki anymore.
何なのそれ意味わかんない
If the very decision to come over today was part of an act, she hasn't got given a proper explanation as to why she actually came here.
俺と約束してくれ俺が信じられる千秋を
春樹
Okay. This is Epidemic's paradox. Izumi Chiaki herself claims that Izumi Chiaki is a liar.
出ないと
Wow.
冷たく突き放す千秋を見捨てていいのか優しく抱きしめてくれる千秋を求めていいのかわかんないんだよ
God damn it. Chiaki is the contrary today. Okay, I have a feeling like we are actually going to end up with Chiaki somehow. Like, he's going to understand Setsuna better, but we are going to still, like, end up with Chiaki. But maybe we are going to keep being on friendly, like, terms with Setsuna. That's how it feels. But she just had no goal or meaning whatsoever. How was she trying to deceive?
私の方からすがれっての泣きながらあんたに
演技じゃなくてって制限がつくけどな
バカじゃないの
それ演技か合図がないけど
Okay.
信じる信じないはあんたの問題でしょ演技だろうが本気だろうがそれが私の言葉だ
千秋
そこまで言うなら見分け方教えてあげるよ信じられないのは私の演技が下手だった時
Okay.
信じられるのは私の演技が完璧だった時
Damn.
ただそれだけの違いだよ
I'm confused like Haruki here. If you couldn't believe it, then it means my acting was bad. So if you doubt her behavior, that means that was not acting, because if she's acting, she's perfect. If she's not acting, then this acting is bad, basically. So yeah, right now it was not acting because that was bad acting. Back in the day when like she is Haruki, it was acting because he believed that it was all real. I think that's what she's saying here. This is so unlike her. The way she's just lashing out at me, it didn't touch me at all. It's unimaginable, given how impeccable her acting should be. Without a doubt, Chiaki is acting really strangely today. I have no idea in what direction she tries to sway my heart. I really can see what she was trying to accomplish if she only wanted to make me mad.
話はそんだけじゃあ今度こそ帰るね
That didn't stop her from leaving this time. Chiaki slams the door shut as she leaves. And then?
ああ、そう。一つだけ言い忘れて。
Uh-huh. Chiaki shows off a bit more of the terrible acting once again. Okay, so this is the part where she's not acting.
愛してたよ、春樹。私ほど
Huh.
あんたを分かってる人間は。
So you actually do, huh? It seems. You actually developed the feeling of love, it seems. It seems like that's the case, actually. And even until the very end, she refused to show cute I asked for her, never placing her hands on her chest. Well, I understood what she's saying, I guess. Like, if I act bad, then that means that I'm not acting. Because if I act, I'm perfect. And you won't be able to tell. So, wow, this is so goddamn, like... And Haruki still don't know his daddy. So yeah, we're going to see in next episode probably the act. We're going to go to this play and see how perfect she can play all of the three main characters. Can she do it? Can she not? Are there going to be misunderstandings? Or maybe Haruki and Setsuna are going to learn more about themselves? Maybe not, because like Chiaki doesn't know really well Ogiso. So yeah, maybe not, may not be that perfect as we thought. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Click that like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more, check my Discord and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for a Pocket Watch, let's get out.